for West Michigan women in the future is that they have a stronger voice, not only in the creative arts field, but in human rights and social rights and social justice and everything that we have so much to offer, but we're just not allowed to really speak up to the tone of a man's voice. So we want to speak louder for women.
Be included in all business aspects, mostly minority women, to be included in committees, leadership roles. I think that we have a lot to offer, and people will experience incredible results if we've given the chance.
Well, definitely having their perspectives on issues and local issues more of like from the base of what people are truly going through in our community. Having that perspective, as well as along with our natural background of people in this area, would be helpful to get more of a diverse perspective.
Because anything that we need or we want, we go after. But as long as there's little obstacles there that are stopping us from doing it, it's kind of hard.
So my wish for the future of women in West Michigan would be that there would be more women in leadership positions, more women on boards, and more women empowering each other.
To get an equal opportunity, because they're very smart, they can get the job done. We're as wise as the next person.
I think what would be huge for women in West Michigan is having more networks for support for business women. Things like Grow, Grand Rapids opportunities for women, classes, or more informal things.
More resources for when you're first starting out in business. It seems now, you go to a business conference and it's almost all men speaking at the shows, so I think there should be more role models featured for women.
They become innovators, that they take up their creative passions and get actual funding and support to be as creative as they'd like to be. And I'd actually like to see women not only start up new businesses, but also be able to get into advocacy and social justice. But I would like to see particularly minority women be able to have a different voice at the table. Especially Black and Hispanic, African American and Hispanic women, be able to get more active in starting up businesses.
Be able to have access to healthcare, to be able to decide what they want to do with their bodies and how they want to have or not have a family. It's amazing to me how we've stepped back from where we were and what our moms and grandmothers did for us, that now is no longer in existence.
And doing activist work and against what they've termed now the war against women, that work will no longer be a necessity, and that we'll instead be able to look forward to more progressive, utopic kind of futures, and not be still scrapping over territory that should in no way be contested at this point.
I want to see women have some real power, and that means women taking power, and that means other people sharing power. The only way our city is going to get better is if we share power with everybody, if there's representation everywhere. And I want to see women own things, I want to see women run things, I want to see women in elected positions. So we've started it, we've made good progress, but I want to see exponentially more women everywhere.
In the future, I would hope that more women feel safe speaking up.
It's like I feel like we all have this inner fire that just needs to be trusted, like our physical bodies, our spiritual selves, our business selves. I myself am a very self-taught community organizer, workshop coordinator, shop owner, etc. It's all stuff that I taught myself, and I was able to do that from other women in this town who were leading that example. So I hope that, I can kind of be that same resource, and I've been able to go to women and just be like, what do I do? And the answer is usually like, jump in, just jump in and go for it. So.